We're at Midwest Ale Works in East Moline on a site where decades ago they would have built a tractor right about here. Like right about right here they would have been making tractors, right?
And then took it all the way down the assembly line.
All the way down the assembly line. It's a big complex, but a big part of that complex is Midwest Ale Works. We're here with Clark and Steve. Guys, thanks for having us.
Thanks for joining us.
Can we talk about the history of this building first? Because,
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of cool things happening in East Moline. Everybody knows that. This building is kind of the epicenter of all the cool that's going on down here, right?
Absolutely. Well, this building and the Bend project right next door to us. There's the Hyatt, there's the Combine, and an event center all in one. There's Murphy Park, an outdoor amphitheater. They had a couple of concerts out there this last summer.
Right.
Right next to us is called the Rust Belt. It's a 4,000 person concert venue. They've had Jimmy Eat World, Nathaniel Rateliff, Bon Iver. Marcy Playground was just last week.
No kidding. Did they do Sex and Candy?
I sure hope so.
Yeah, probably did it twice.
We're usually over here tending bar when those concerts
I was going to
are
say,
happening.
that's got to be, that probably doesn't suck for business when you've got a really cool concert venue
Oh, it's terrific.
next door to the brewery, right?
You know, the concerts start 6:30, 7 p.m. People come down hours ahead of time, hang out with us.
Right on. So a little like tailgating that they do here.
Absolutely, and we actually are fortunate to have a restaurant right next door to us, so people can just get the whole mix, you know, food, booze, music, everything.
Everything you want, and then you guys don't have to worry about trying to make food, you can just worry about making beer.
Amen.
Everybody, because here's the thing, we've been to brew pubs that make really good food, but if you can just focus on beer, that somehow makes everybody's life easier. How did you guys get started? Who does
man.
what around here?
Well, we've been home brewers for quite a long time, and that really fueled our passion for getting into the craft, going to beer fests, whatnot.
About 8 years right around now, yeah. We've been brewing for 8 years.
So home brewing is when it all started.
Yeah.
So you're telling me 8 years ago you're starting home brewing off, like you know you like beer, but you don't know
How to do
make
anything
it,
with
right?
it. Yeah.
And now we're here. So we're filming this, it's around the holidays. In fact, you've got a holiday that's a
spice,
holiday
yeah.
spice beer that you're doing there. What kind of spices you use in something like that?
It's basically take a pumpkin pie,
Okay.
but remove the pumpkin,
Uh-huh.
and then just add some orange peel.
Okay.
It really lightens it up. It's basically a pie in a glass with a little hint of citrus at the end, and just, I can't stop drinking it. I'm amazed Clark has managed to, put it back down.
And you've got a porter, it looks like?
A chocolate raspberry stout,
Oh, man. And then this is your
single hop pale ale.
single hop. What, do they have names?
This one is going to be hopefully the first one in a long line of different single hop pale ales.
Okay.
This one is called Belma.
Belma.
It's from Yakima Valley. It's one of those brand new hops out there that everybody's excited about. It's got.
Well, this is a new hop.
Yeah.
So it's a Belma hop?
Yep.
Okay, so I've never had a Belma hop.
Cheers.
All right, hang on here. What's going on with this? This is
There's so much.
that's wonderful.
Yeah, the descriptors for it from Yakima Valley hops include orange, strawberry, melon, grapefruit.
Right.
So I was like, I got to try this thing.
Right. It's almost got kind of an iced tea, but like fruity iced tea, but not too fruity. Does that make sense?
With a
I'm
nice
getting-
malty backbone in there too.
The malt is what
Yeah.
really makes it. Yeah. Midwest Ale Works maw, which I believe is a word for like a mouth on like a predator or something, right? Like a big
Exactly.
maw, isn't that? You don't call it maw though. Does anyone call it maw?
Some people, our friends are. You down at Maws tonight?
Going down to Maws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrific. Can we talk about this brew house?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because this is a pretty decent sized operation for two guys that started home brewing 8 years ago.
Yeah, so we have a 2-vessel system. It's a 10-barrel brew house and mash tun, a 20-barrel hot liquor tank, a 20-barrel bright, and then 2 10-barrel fermenters and 3 20s.
And you're always changing up the styles. There's always going to be 10 of your beers here. And
Absolutely.
Do you guys have any flagships, or
So
is there always going to be different beer here?
We're gonna do it the same as other people, but different. Yeah, copyright pending. Anyway,
Okay. Can I make
we
a
have-
suggestion? This needs to be a flagship. 10 beers at all times, made right here in East Moline, and the history of this building. I mean, if these walls could talk, huh?
Oh man,
The things it's seen.
where we're at right now is it was Moline Automotive, and they finalized putting the engines together in this space here, the square footage that we have. Put it in the car and drove it out the other side of the building.
Any of the guys that used to work here ever come in and kind of explain that stuff to you?
Maybe
or-
they're grandkids. I don't know.
Yeah, right,
The
right.
Moline Automotive part was legitimately 100 years ago.
No kidding.
Yeah.
This building, I think, was started in 1898.
It's nuts when you're here because it's such a hip, cool space. It's hard to believe that it's,
Right?
you know, antebellum.
Our architect and the building owner, Andrew Dassos, the architect with Build by Design, and we tried very hard to keep a lot of the soul of the place here. You know, all the brick you see is original. The old sprinkler systems are foot rail in the bar. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's been a lot of fun preserving that, but also adding our brewery touch in with it.
East Moline, this is the place to come. Midwest Ale Works. Gentlemen, thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming in.
Cheers. This is really good.
That one specifically is a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc, so that's a white wine, right?
Yep.
I don't know much about wine. I tend to just drink the beer, you know. So this is it's technically beer,
Technically beer,
but it's
so you should still get some wine flavors. So it's a mixed fermentation. So
Okay.
it's got 3 different Kveik yeast and a Lactobacillus strain.
oh, okay. So this is it's gonna kind of be like a wine sour kind of thing. Okay. That is tart and delicious. Wow.